Aloha, beautiful souls, and welcome to Transform with Rian. And in today's reading, we are going to explore what is entering your life that you aren't expecting. So, to ground us and get us aligned for your reading, I'd like you to take a deep breath in and out right now. Beautiful. And we're going to open up your reading and get the energies right for the collective with this card pull. Visualize. Visualize what you want in your life. It helps manifest your dreams faster. Make a vision board and meditate with crystals. Once you visualize, let it go to the divine and allow it to manifest. Ooh, one of my favorite processes when it comes to law of attraction and manifestation is visualizations. I love meditating. I love seeing the brilliant possibilities of my future, and I hope you do as well. Which reminds me, I wanted to make a meditation track to gift to people on this channel to help them visualize their future. Let me know if you're interested in that by leaving a comment down below saying, I would like the meditation, all right? And I will go ahead and get to recording that here in the next few days for you all. So let's take a look at these piles here. We are going to start with pile number 1 to discover what is entering your life that you aren't expecting. So we are going to reveal this card first. Emma Frost. If you think I'm cold now, just wait. Ooh, that's a bit saucy. I love this, these images here, and I love marble. I'm so grateful to my sister for getting me that deck for Christmas. We also have courage. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. Ooh, oh my gosh, I'm starting to see what is going on here with you now. So kind of random with these fortune cards as I was like preparing your piles. It's like all different types of numbers, no organization at all of how many cards came out, and they kind of just went all over the place. So I just kind of gathered them to whichever pile was closest. So let's see what you have, group 1. You have clouds, temporary problems. You have tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Fair hair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. And this person has like this blonde hair too, just like Emma Frost. So I feel like he has to be right there. And then we also have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. And last card for now, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Okay, loves. So it looks like this reading for you, group 1 today, is all about some real talk here and a bit of a warning. So what I'm seeing here is that there's someone in your life who you already don't tend to get along with very well. I mean, we all have those type of people in our life, right? At least one, my goodness, where we kind of just don't see eye to eye with them, right? Or maybe they kind of irritate us or irk us, or we maybe dread having to be around them. You know, oh my God, that's reminding me of back in the day when I was in high school and in undergrad. I had like a part-time job in retail and even in fast food. And you know, when you look at the schedule and you see who you're working with, like some people you're really excited to be working with, right? Because, you know, in those industries, the shifts kind of change a little bit. Even when I was working in the emergency department, like the nursing staff and the techs would also rotate around, you know? And there were certain people as well who you're kind of like, oh, I'm working with them. Like, oh God, this is not going to be the best shift ever. I remember thinking that way. And so I feel like there's a person very similar who has that kind of vibe in your life right now that is, I'm feeling almost like, you know, if you think I'm cold now, just wait. That they're probably going to go through something difficult in their life, and it seems to me like they're that type of person that like takes it out on everybody else, you know? And so I'm sensing that there will definitely be some problems or a heightening of problems with you and this person. Okay? Um, and really, I see with this card here that you have to have a little bit of courage. And what I'm hearing here, because with the tiger, it's doing something risky, taking a chance. Like maybe in general, you tend to avoid this person or you don't say anything. You just, kind of weather their storm, if you will, right? Where it's just like, okay, they're coming over here. They're probably going to say something nasty. Like, let them just get it out of their system and get out of the way. Because if I say something, if I engage with them, then they're not going to leave any sooner. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they're going to say something even meaner back. Or maybe they're going to like take some kind of action against me, to like get back at me for speaking back to them. But what I'm seeing here is that this is an opportunity, and I want to stress that it's really important for you to understand that whatever readings I do here for you all on this channel, you ultimately still have control over your fate and destiny. These readings don't take away from your choice. And I'm writing this little ebook to share with everybody, and it kind of speaks more a little bit about that. So you don't get caught up in any pitfalls when it comes to tarot readings. But that's another thing. What I'm hearing for you, my courageous. It's funny. Oh, wait, it was totally a lion. I was just thinking about the cowardly lion from Wizard of Oz because I just watched Wicked last night. Oh my gosh, totally got my felines mixed up. But, anyways, what I'm totally hearing is that there's this chance for you to be courageous, group one, for you to stand up for yourself. And I'm not saying like, clap back at them or insult them back. Not at all. I'm just saying, like, let them know that if they say something mean to you or if they disrespect you somehow, just let them know it's not okay and that you don't appreciate that and you don't behave that way towards them. So, you don't have to put up with any of their crap, any of their BS. You know what I'm saying? I remember there was a lady that used to work, this was in high school, whoa, decades ago. There was this lady in the high school admin office who was like super grouchy every time I had to go in there to do something. And then one day I was just like, excuse me, miss, like, I don't know what I did to upset you for you to take that tone towards me. So if you could explain that to me so I understand why you're being so rude and mean when I feel like I've been nothing but polite to you, I would really appreciate it so that I won't do it again. And that really turned her attitude towards me around. Like from then on, every time I saw her, she always had a smile and she always treated me nicely. And she even like helped me out and did a couple favors for me. And so, when you're courageous enough to stand up to people who are mistreating you or bullying you, like best case scenario, they do something like that. They start to respect you more and treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Worst case scenario, they keep acting the same, which is not any change, right? From what they've already been doing. You know what I'm saying? And so it's really about extending that compassion and that desire to understand why they're behaving that way and taking that tone, I also read on this post on Instagram once, it was like a couple weeks back, where, if someone's like yelling at you and insulting you, like you just stop when they're done talking, take a deep breath in, and very sincerely just look them in the eye and just say, are you okay? Tell me what's wrong here. And that way, it's kind of like you're not bringing your vibration down to their level. You're maintaining that high vibrational state and you're giving them an opportunity to shift themselves also into that high vibrational state. Do you know what I'm saying? And so what I'm seeing here with this needle and thread is it's kind of an affirmation that, this dynamic here with this person who is very difficult for you to be around, it could totally become flipped. It could be a 180 and a sincere wish will be granted if you're sincere as well and really just like, hey, I don't like being treated this way, and my only thought is you're acting this way because you're hurting somehow. So do you want to talk about this? Do you want to resolve this peacefully? You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like there's an opportunity here for you to improve a certain relationship in your life, to mend something is what I'm getting, because I'm seeing this like thread going through this needle loop and then like sewing a hole like in a outfit or something, or a cloth, you know, or a blanket. So I really see this opportunity for your situation to get better. And it could definitely be with male identified, male bodied person here with the fair haired man. Of course, it could be blonde, gray, elderly, white hair. It definitely could be that type of person for many of you. Now, here with the nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. What I'm hearing here is that even though there is this sort of like bad apple in the bunch here, you know, which we would, you know, wish that they would change their vibrations, right? That there would be a reason and a motivation for them to be a better person and kinder to others, but they have their own journey, you know? With this here, I see that there's a lot of people on your side, like not just your birth family that's there to support you, but I also feel like there's people at work as well who are going to support you, and they're going to see and understand your side of the story. You know, especially if this person has been behaving this way repeatedly for a while now, like I have a feeling you're not the only one they're acting that way towards. And you know, if you feel this is necessary, then perhaps getting one of your supervisors or managers involved is important as well, to just say, hey, I tried to talk to this person because they snapped at me and they've been doing that, and I just felt it wasn't okay for them to keep doing that. So can you help me out with this? Or is anyone else experiencing this problem as well, so we can figure out how to resolve it peacefully? Do you know what I'm saying? So like, you have aid, and a lot of times when we're being picked on or bullied, sometimes we feel a bit singled out. But really, you know, most people that I know and that I've met, they don't like bullies, right? And they will rally behind the person that is getting bullied because it's just not cool. So let's see what else is coming through. Like, what else can you consider? What else can you think of that can give us insight to this situation about like this coworker or this other person in your life, you know? All right. So interesting that we have the Two of Cups here. So for some of you, this is very interesting. This is a very select few of you. Part of the reason why this person is not as pleasant to you, like maybe not to the extent of bullying, okay? Like maybe they're not that mean, but maybe they're a bit cold, okay? Like if you think I'm cold now, just wait. Like maybe they're a bit cold to you, like cold-shouldered. It could be because they actually like you, okay? And I know it's a bit of a stretch and you're like, what? No way, mind blown. But you've seen those stories, right? Where like people, when they have a crush on somebody, they act really cold to them, or they pick on them, or they tease them. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's totally juvenile. I get it. But some people, you know, that's just how they behave. Now, I'm not saying you have to like this person back by any means, but I'm just saying that could be part of the cause. And it makes me think of people who, you know, who are uncomfortable with their sexuality, especially if they find themselves drawn or attracted to someone of the same sex, how they can behave this way, you know, like resort to bullying or being mean or avoidant, whatever the case may be. Now, for the majority of you, again, I feel like this is supporting this needle and thread card here, where it's kind of like this person, I just feel like there's some hurt within them and they're putting this tough act up because they just don't want to be vulnerable, and they've had this notion in their mind that being soft and kind and compassionate is an opportunity for people to take advantage of you, maybe to mistreat you, to abuse you, whatever the case may be. And so they put this hard exterior on. Like, I don't know if any of you know, like Emma Frost, she's a telepath, meaning she could read and control minds and stuff, but she also has this diamond form, which makes her very impenetrable and hard to break through and tough as diamonds, right? And so it could be that this person has this shell that they've kept up because maybe they've been hurt in the past pretty badly by someone they cared about and trusted. And now they're just like a grumpy pants, you know? But there's a chance for you to at least be polite and cordial around this person to shift things around. If not, they might even turn into a friend. Honestly, you never know, guys. You never know. Nine of Swords. Okay, so yes, I definitely feel like this person, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of nerves in them. And some people, when they feel hurt or wounded or in pain, they withdraw, right? We all know that. They withdraw, they get sad, they get depressed. Other people, they lash out in anger when they're feeling worried and upset and anxious about something. And I just feel like that could be the case with this person. I'm also hearing for some of you that it might even be like a health issue. Like maybe they're stressed about their health or someone close to them, like that person's health, right? So you never know. So here with Justice, again, this is about doing what's right. Like you're not in the wrong here. So Spirit, Universe wanted me to make that very clear to you. You are not in the wrong. You do not deserve this. So, okay, pause. Everyone take a deep breath. And type in the comments down below. I deserve to be treated with kindness and respect. I deserve to be treated with kindness and respect. I deserve to be treated with kindness and respect. Okay? So that is your mantra. That is your truth. That is the reality. We're like reprogramming your essence here. And as you believe that, then everyone around you, whether they're conscious of it or not, will feel that vibration and slowly begin to act accordingly. All right? And oh my gosh, look at this here. Let's just kind of move this over to this part. A sincere wish will be granted, and you get the wish card. What? Y'all, you cannot make this stuff up when you shuffle the tarot. This is why I love it so, so much, aside from all the pictures, because I'm a visual person. But this wish, I feel like you've been wanting some more harmony, some more peace, some more friendliness in your life, especially with this person. Maybe not with them, but you just wish that things could just be like chill and cool at work, right? And who knows, maybe this person might end up having to leave or get fired from this place of employment because they're just not behaving well with everyone else. Whatever the case may be, you've wanted more peace and calm and like this beautiful collegial energy where everyone's just working together like harmoniously. You know what I'm saying? So that wish can be granted, okay? And I feel here with this Ace of Cups again, this is an opportunity to change the narrative. All right? Change the narrative. This is something that I wanted to eventually teach people later this year, is how to change the narrative of your story. You know, I always say it's never too late for your happily ever after, and you can have multiple of those in your lifetime where things work out beautifully for you. You know, like your life is not meant to be in conflict and struggle all the time. It's always meant to have resolution and happiness come through. And I feel like this can change for you. This whole situation with this difficult person can really change for the better. Oh, so good. Oh my God, it's making me think of that song from Wicked again, For Good, with Glinda and Elphaba, like the last duet that they sing together. Oh, so, so beautiful. Oh my gosh, do you guys love Wicked? Let me know if you love Wicked as well and what your favorite song from Wicked is in the comments below if you do. But enough of that. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, like, comment down below at least the affirmation that I gave you earlier, that I deserve to be treated with kindness and respect. And if you're claiming this, you say, I claim this beautiful outcome. All right. Now, of course, if you love these vibes here, if you love knowing a little bit about what's coming in your future, whether that be in love, life, or career, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And I'll say this again before you go. It's never too late for your happily ever after. See y'all next time. Hey there, my group 2. Welcome to your reading to find out what is entering your life that you aren't expecting. So let's start, oops, left right up here, with this Marvel card, courtesy of my sister who gifted me this deck because she knows how much I love Marvel Comics and the MCU. So your first card is from America Chavez, who made her debut in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Let me know what you thought of that movie in the comments below. I really, really loved it. I do love the idea of alternative timelines and worlds and universes. So cool. So it says here, the best way is your way. Ooh, I like that. That sounds so boss right there. Okay, what does this card say? 22, safe travel. Keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. Oh, okay, so I'm feeling some adventure vibes coming through here for you, that you've wanted to do something before, but I feel like people have been discouraging you from doing that, or encouraging you to wait or do it some other way, throwing in their 2 cents, and it's just got you all sorts of confused and all sorts of uncertain. But I feel like you know deep down that you are the authority in this situation. Like, you get to call the shots, rightfully so. But anyways, let's get the rest of these cards out. So we have Beetle, good fortune, bam, there you go. It's all gonna work out just fine, doing it your way. Okay, hold on. Let's see what else we got. Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Sweet. So you got some money to support this endeavor of yours. Okay, dog, close up. Pleasure with a close friend. Oh, maybe it's gonna be a group trip. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Gong, an exciting event. Wow, okay. I definitely see some type of fun thing happening here. Yoke, feeling tied down and frustrated. Oh, there you go. September. Oh my gosh, here. Okay, so what I'm really seeing, oh wow, this is like a really nice layout and shape here. Okay, sorry. Totally got like sidetracked by that. Because different numbers of these fortune cards came out depending on the reading, as I was preparing your piles. But in any case, I definitely see something amazing coming up for you in the coming September. So whenever you're watching this reading, whether it's September of 2023 or beyond, something amazing is going to be happening for you in September. So I know for some of you that may be a bit away, but hey, like, we always got time for exciting events to happen in our future, right? And this is just something to look forward to in September. Maybe, you know, I don't even want to say maybe. Like, I know it's a guarantee that other amazing, awesome things are going to happen along the way as we move towards September, okay? So this is just something major that you need to hear about now, because I'm guessing that you need to maybe make some plans now. And if it is some type of travel or trip that you've been wanting to take for a long time, then, you know, part of it is like, hey, saving up your paid time off or saving up some money to help fund your trip here. And I feel like for you, like, yeah, for sure, there's an opportunity here for some paid time off to be able to use for this trip in September for where you're going. For others of you, I also feel too, like, because there's this gain coming from something you did in the past, I'm feeling that some of you, that like some type of quarterly or annual review is going to be coming up if you work for like a company or other business that you're employed by them, and you're going to get like a pretty nice raise or some kind of bonus from it. I mean, honestly, maybe some of you might even win some type of prize. Like, maybe there's like some lottery thing I'm getting at your work or your place of employment, and you're one of the people that are entered into that lottery, and you get some type of gift from it, okay? Some type of money. Maybe even a gift card even. I know places used to, when I used to work at like a regular job, they used to love giving gift cards and things. Especially for Starbucks, for whatever reason. I guess Starbucks is this like international conglomerate that is so big all over the world. But anyways, I definitely see this happening for you. So an exciting event. You know what I'm also hearing as well? So yes, of course, you can be going on this trip with a very good friend of yours. So it might be important for you to plan now, because if your friend is anything like some of my friends, they aren't the best at saving money and planning too far ahead. So letting them know now would probably be a good thing, so that you can help keep them on track in the savings department and in the planning department, all that kind of stuff. But you know what I'm actually also seeing here is I'm seeing some type of proposal, y'all, or like planning a wedding. Either your wedding or a friend's wedding, and it's probably going to be happening around September. This is insane. What a very specific message. And it could be lots of fun planning your wedding or your friend's wedding or your family member's wedding together. And this is so awesome. It looks like you guys are going to have a blast, because I know sometimes planning travel or big events like a wedding can be super stressful for people. But this card here, I'm just sensing a lot of pleasure and excitement and good fortune overall. Okay, like of course some things may be a little bit difficult and challenges may arise, but I get the sense that none of these are things you cannot overcome, and none of these are going to be things that feel any more annoying than like a bump in the road. You know, I feel like it's not going to be like a whole pothole or like a blocked passageway, like a felled tree. But I'm feeling it's definitely going to be just like more of a nuisance, if anything, right? And everything will be figured out quite quickly, as a matter of fact, especially in those cases where you have to just increase your efforts, okay? And just put a little bit more thought into something, getting a little bit more creative. I feel like it's more that type of effort, okay, versus anything else. And with this, for some of you that are like planning on traveling, I'm definitely feeling like this tied down. It's like you're getting this itch to move, to experience something different, which a lot of people have been, you know, in the past few years. There's been a lot of awakenings, a lot of leaving pasts behind, a lot of movement in all kinds of ways, like moving to different places, moving jobs, changing relationships, you know, that type of thing. A lot of this has been happening, and I just feel like you're calling in this energy of freedom and excitement into your life. And it's best to do it your way. Okay, if that's kind of what's resonating more with you in this reading, is like wanting to take a trip, wanting to do something new, making big plans for big shifts in your life, okay? There's a frustration and feeling stuck that's happening here. There's something about this boot here. And you know what just came to me as I like tried to ask Spirit, like, explain this boot thing for me. There's this song by Shania Twain. Let me know if you guys know who Shania Twain is. She hasn't released many new albums or anything that I'm aware of, but she was in that Beauty and the Beast celebration with HER, her, and Josh Groban. But anyways, she wrote this song called These Boots Were Made for Walking. And for some of you, that's going to be very, very important. So if you don't know that song and this part of the reading kind of piqued your interest, go look it up after this reading, okay? And listen to the lyrics, listen to the song, because I feel like you're going to get a bonus message from that song. Shania Twain, These Boots Were Made for Walking, okay? I know, totally random, totally out there, and I love when Spirit does that. It's so fun. It keeps things interesting and exciting, of course. And you know I love that. So let's quickly get some more insight here. I feel like we need to do a couple of things. So I was calling in information on the travel, and I'm calling information on this other celebration thing. This pleasure, like another way that this pleasure with a close friend is happening. Okay, so yes, September I feel is going to come a lot faster than you think, okay? What I'm getting here too is that definitely some other people will want to come with you on your trip. Maybe not just a close friend, but other people as well. And I feel like you definitely want to live it up on your trip, okay? So as the more time you have to plan ahead, the more you can see what types of activities, what types of sites there are that you can experience. Maybe, I love to look for restaurants as well, like really popular restaurants that have amazing, unique cuisines and flavors before I travel somewhere new. So you're going to want that time to plan and save up. Maybe even need to make reservations because I know there's some restaurants out there where it's like they're so poppin' and so uh, I guess popular, whatever, that they take bookings like months in advance, So some of those things may need to happen, and this is the Ten of Pentacles is all about really going all out on this trip because I feel like you really deserve it here, and you've been waiting a long time to do it. But again, maybe the finances weren't there, maybe people were discouraging you from traveling again because of again whatever's been happening in the world, this craziness. But this is your chance come in September to really treat yourself 100%, going all the way. So do it. All I have to say is just do it. The Eight of Wands is like, do it. You got this handled. You're going to be traveling, and September is going to come sooner than you can imagine. Okay, for those of you where this isn't some like big trip or whatever, let's get some more information about that. So we have Queen of Swords, Judgment, and Ace of Cups. Wow, okay. So some truths are definitely going to come out and they're going to feel a bit harsh. Some sort of like reality checks here. But again, the underlying message here is all of love and wanting you to have happiness and everything work out beautifully. But sometimes we have to face certain truths, certain facts about our situation, about our circumstance. So again, that could be going with planning this event, like the wedding for some of you, or this celebration, or a move, or a job shift. And so maybe some of you are even like wanting to start your own business, start your own YouTube channel. And of course, there are people that will coach and guide you and give you advice on how to do those things. And some of those things, as you share your ideas, might not be comfortable to hear, okay? But it's going to be necessary to hear it, all right? Because you need to be able to see the entire picture. You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to hear other perspectives at this time, just so that you can see if you need to adapt your strategy in any way, all right? But ultimately, it's your decision. The best way is your way, how you want to do things. Here with the Judgment, I feel like what I'm getting from this card is that something is long overdue. When I see this, something phone is what it's called. Why am I blanking on the name of this device? Stereophone? Is that what it's called? Let me know in the comments below. I think it's called a stereophone. Anyways, I'm hearing the phrase, it's time to face the music. Okay? So it's like you've had this truth, whatever this is, I feel like you know what it is, and it's different for quite a few of you. This truth of something that you know you need to be doing, but for whatever reason, you haven't done it. Again, I feel like there's this fear of what other people will think, fear of criticism or judgment or whatever backlash that your ego is conjuring up for you to be afraid of. But it's time to face the music. It's time to face your truth that you have to do this or else it's going to keep nagging at you. All right, or else it's going to keep feeling uncomfortable. So definitely speak about it with others, get their opinions, but take action. You just got to go for it, hun. You just got to do it, whatever it is. Just do it and let the universe guide you and assist you and help you along the way. So with that, I want you to type this affirmation down below. I receive the assistance. I receive all the assistance the universe has to give me. I receive all the assistance the universe has to give me. Okay? And of course, if you enjoyed this reading, it resonated with you, make sure to like and comment down below. And if you enjoy hearing about what's possible for your future when it comes to love, life, career, what have you, then this is the channel for you. So tap that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And before I go, no matter what fun adventures await you, just remember it's never too late for a happily ever after. There's always an opportunity to experience joy in your life. So I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for watching. Hey there, my Group 3. Welcome to your reading to find out more about what is entering your life that you aren't expecting. All right, so let's get this started with a Marvel card. Shout out to my sister for this gift because she knows how much I love Marvel Comics and the MCU. And we have the villain of Marvel Infinity War, Thanos. All that I seek is in my grasp. Wow. So, you know, whatever we may think or feel about Thanos, what we can say is that he is a master at follow through, and he was very dedicated and very disciplined towards his goal. Oh, that's right. When I was shuffling, so when I was preparing the piles, each pile got like some different amount of cards, and I was just flowing with it because that's what Spirit called to do. And so you actually got 2 of these magic cards, so I feel like the arrangement of your reading is going to be a little bit different, which I'm stoked for. So first you have victory. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. And you know, if you know the story about Thanos in Infinity War, he did achieve his goal initially, right before the superheroes came and kind of did their thing, but he achieved, right? And I have a feeling you will too. Fertility. Let all take root, seed, and sprout. Let new life be all about. Wow. So I see that you are in for a major shift in your life. I feel like it could definitely be in love, in family, in career. I just feel like the energy is going in all different ways since this is a general reading, but you are going to experience victory. It's going to be, it might take some time, but know that it's possible. Know that it's within your reach, and that you know, in order for something to blossom, you first have to plant the seed, right? And nurture and let it grow before you can reap the fruits, or harvest the fruits, I should say. So I feel like this energy is coming through for you, that now what's coming is an opportunity to plant these seeds towards your ultimate goals, and you will achieve victory in this regard. Wow, that's amazing. How encouraging is that, right? So let's see what your fortune cards say. Vase or vase. Secret admirer. Ooh, I feel like this is going to go here. For some of you, I was really feeling some strong fertility vibes. Love vibes. Wow. I looked at the garden, said it out loud. Some romance vibes. Older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. Oh, maybe some of you have someone that you are crushing on that is older than you. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. And we have claw, be careful, do not take risks. Box, you will receive a gift. Huh. Wow, these messages feel like all over the place. Career. Wow, okay, so for many of you, this has to do with career. Now, I'm actually hearing quite a few things coming through, okay? So we're gonna cover them all, so just listen closely and see which one is speaking to you the most, and we'll pull some more tarot cards as well. I feel like we're going to pull enough to supplement the fortune cards, okay? So regardless, though, just keep in mind victory is in your path, and I just want to remind you of the collective reading. Visualize that, you know, as you move forward, as you go step by step in this process towards your goals, just keep visualizing the outcome here, okay? That, and feeling what it would feel like once it comes true. So for many of you, this is career, okay? So what I'm seeing here is like, there may be a little bit of risk involved when you set that seed to take root, but that is the only risk you should take, okay? This isn't like go all out and just do one crazy, outrageous thing after the other, okay? So it says, be careful, do not take risk with this clause. So I'm sensing like, okay, plant the seed, take that initial step, which in it of itself may be a bit of a risk for some of you, and then stop there, okay? Just allow that to marinate a little bit, if you will. Allow that seed to take root. So just nourish it in a very smart and strategic way, at least on the outset. Okay, that's what I'm hearing with this card here. For some of you, it could involve movement. Okay, maybe whatchamacallit, like maybe if you're expanding a business, right? You're opening up a new branch, offering a new product, moving physical offices, moving location, hiring someone new to help and support you. Like whatever that may be, like do it and then just play it smart, play it maybe a bit cautious, right? And just very steady. I'm hearing like slow and steady, slow and steady. All right? Now, for others of you with this romance, we already talked about that there's a secret admirer. I feel most likely it's someone older than you. Now, of course, whether or not you find yourself attracted to this person, that's your choice, your discretion, okay? Your prerogative. It made me think of that song again, My Prerogative. But what I'm seeing here is that you could work with this person. That's definitely an option for some of you. But it's gonna take some time if the feelings are mutual between you two. Okay, it's gonna take some time, it's gonna take some adjustment. So it's like, yes, the first date may be like amazing, that first connection may get your heart racing and all that excitement that comes with a budding new romance, a new love. But again, you have to play it smart and not let it affect the workplace dynamics. You have to be smart about this. And also, it's kind of, I'm hearing it's going to be a little bit of a shaky path, okay? Where everything isn't going to be roses and sunshine and rainbows the whole time. Like, there's going to be some adjustments that both of you are going to have to make if you choose to pursue this relationship here, okay? That I feel honestly it's true for any type of new relationship, right? As you get used to each other, as you get to know each other, as you both create space for each other in your lives, like you have to adjust. And some adjustments are going to be more challenging and difficult than others. Maybe you might even get into a disagreement or an argument or a bit of a fight. But I feel like ultimately this relationship does have the potential to go the distance here. I don't know what is up with me, but I'm hearing like all these songs playing in my head as I interpret your reading for you. Like I'm thinking Go the Distance from Hercules, the Disney version, that animated movie. Anyways, a really beautiful song, by the way. Like my mom got me onto that song. Like I thought Hercules was okay as a movie, not one of my faves, but she loved that song. And as I listened to it, I was like, oh my God, this actually is a great song. Anyways, sorry for that sidetrack, but y'all know I love music. But I feel like it could be something long-term. It could be really amazing, okay? And I feel like it's because this nurturing the relationship. And just like Thanos, where it's like, hey, no matter like the day-to-day circumstances, we both care for each other. We both love each other, and we will get through it, okay? And it's that commitment to the relationship that will make it successful, make it victorious, okay? Yeah, I just heard the word adversary. Like, how there's some adverse events that happen in love? Not adverse side effects from like medications. Adversities. There you go. That's the one I was looking for. Like, some romances face quite a bit of adversities, and that makes for a really good romantic story. Don't get me wrong. We all love a little challenge, a little hurdle, a little obstacle for our couple that we're rooting for, right? But I just feel like you'll really overcome it. You know what I'm saying? Now, what else do we have here though? We have this gift card that we did not talk about yet. And so, I mean, the more obvious interpretation here is that in work, in your career, in your calling, your occupation, whatever that may be for you, you will be receiving a gift. For some of you, I'm feeling it's going to be a gift from like a client, a customer, maybe like a coworker. I feel like this is a gift of gratitude. That's what I'm getting here. A gift of gratitude because you helped them experience victory, experience success. And it's going to be quite a lovely gift. I'm hearing the word generous as well. It's going to feel very generous to you. So let's get some cards out here to go with this. Okay, let's do another little shuffle here. Okay, let's just start on this end. So we have Eight of Swords with a secret admirer. So I definitely sense for you, it's someone that you won't expect this connection with, or you didn't think it would go this route, or that they had these kinds of feelings for you. I feel also that they were afraid to do anything. They're afraid, again, maybe because of the circumstances of your relationship, like especially if you do work with them in some capacity, right? They're kind of afraid, that classic sort of like afraid of upsetting that professional relationship that you both have with each other, because it seems like it's probably going quite well. And then this with the older man, the devil. So I definitely feel like either one of you see this situation as a bit of a temptation, right? Where it's like there's something almost forbidden about it that kind of terrifies you but excites you at the same time, okay? There's something about this relationship that feels a little bit dangerous and yet maybe even fated. You know what I'm saying? And this older man may even have that kind of energy where they feel dangerous but irresistible, you know? Ooh, this is so saucy. This is so spicy. I feel like I just need to do a whole separate reading on this alone. My goodness. Ooh. Okay, Six of Swords with the carriage. So this is definitely encouraging movement, okay? That something needs to shift here when it comes to work, okay? Like, I'm hearing that there's this new idea that has to come forth, that needs to be implemented, that needs to be tried out, okay? A new approach, a new strategy when it comes to work and business and running things. We have the Knight of Swords here. Be careful, do not take risks. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is all about thoughtful planning and strategy. The Knight of Swords, like they're fast moving, just like the Knight of Wands, but with the Knight of Wands, sometimes the movement is very impulsive, very reactive. But here with the Knight of Swords, they really take into consideration the risks. So they look for all the blind spots. They try to identify them. They try to identify like where things can go wrong, right? So they're that like plan B, plan C, maybe even a plan D kind of person. And so that's what's being advocated here, is really strategizing. So taking that, like we talked about earlier, that initial risk, but then from there on out, being very strategic, mindful, and thoughtful of your actions beyond that point, okay? And getting as much knowledge and intel as possible along the way, constantly, you know, like as I, you know, create content for YouTube and really build my business now with tarot, with coaching and stuff, keeping up to date on like how YouTube works, how algorithm works, how people can find their way to me, how I can reach people that I'm meant to help, you know, like knowing all these sorts of strategies with marketing, advertising, growing the platform and stuff. And part of it is with all of your help, you know, by watching these videos, which I'm happy to be of service in that regard, you know? And so you have to do the same thing with your situation, like learn the strategies, learn the mindsets, and learn how to be successful. Now you will receive a gift with Three of Pentacles. So here I definitely see that someone that you helped achieve a goal is really going to express their gratitude to you, because this is like people working together towards a common goal, a common creation. And so someone that you have worked with a similar mission, right? A similar goal is going to come through and really thank you, because I feel like they really gained a lot from your partnership, from your collaboration, all right? And I love that. I love when people are able to express gratitude. And it doesn't always have to be necessarily like a financial gift or a physical gift. Like it can take other forms as well. Like maybe it's like a gift to get a massage. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they'll do you a favor now, right? That kind of thing. So there's some kind of exchange and return here. And with Ace of Wands, career, this just tells me for sure there's a new beginning. There's like this turning point when it comes to work and career that's going to get you all fired up, all passionate again, and excited for what's to come. Like this new, more expansive, bigger vision for what you have in mind for your career. And I think that's awesome. I can definitely relate to this energy now as we're into the new year. I see so much beautiful things coming to fruition. So let me know what you thought of this reading. Of course, comment down below. I claim this victory as my own, as I claim this rightful victory, whatever resonates with you. All right, comment that down below to affirm it. Like this video, of course. And if you enjoy hearing about what's possible for your future, you know, life, career, love, then this is definitely a spot for you, all right? So tap that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And as always, before you go, it's never too late to experience your happily ever after, all right? Good things are guaranteed in your life as long as you believe in them. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, loves.